All right, let's hop right into it. So, this will be a reading for at BW112 graphic 6. Um, this older gentleman left a comment on my channel this morning regarding a reading that I did. And apparently, he didn't like it for whatever reason. And that's why I am here right now. I took a nap, got my energy up, you feel me? So let's get started. So the thing that he had said was um witchcraft. God will deal with you in your card game. And he also wants to know, why are you hiding your face? So let's address the hiding your face part of it. First of all, I am a tarot card reader. In order for me to read cards and for the other person on the other end, you don't have to see my face. What you need to be focusing on is the cards. Okay? I mean, if you want to continue to give me views, you can go check back on my early time when I started my channel. I wasn't showing my face. But someone told me that I should in order to get more views. But at the same time, it's not about my face. It's about the cards. So that's why I show the cards and not my face. But if you want to check me out, you can. I would appreciate the extra views. Thank you. Now, God will deal with you in your card games. Here's the crazy part about it. Me being a tarot card reader, this is my gift. This is my purpose. This is what I do. Are you mad? Are you in your feelings? Do you feel some type of way? But my question is, why? Are you not living your best life? First of all, the creator, or God as you call him, is the one who blessed me with my gifts, okay? Witchcraft, I can't even get into it because I don't know nothing about it, all right? I did a celebrity death prediction reading. I didn't go out looking for this guy or anybody like that. It just happened to be a prediction. Do you know what a prediction is? You are actually older than me, okay? But yet you act very childish. So I'm going to give you what you want. Since you want to worry about me and my cards and what God or the creator is going to do for me regarding my card game, let's just see what them cards have to say about you. Okay? BW112 graphic 6. Let's go. So this is an older Caucasian male. All right? So that's the type of energy that I'm going to tap into. All right? So let's get started with the Soul's Journey Lesson Oracle cards. Because in order to understand what's going on with the person on the outside, you kind of got to see what's going on with them in the inside. So that's what I'm going to do. I have 8 decks of cards out here that have been meditated, solely focusing on at BW112 graphic 6. All right. So let's see what's going on with this older Caucasian male. Peace. Ha! Your soul wants you to know about peace. And it says, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Ain't that something? That's what your soul wants you to know. Peace and release all negative energy. Because what you said was not a very peaceful thing. Not at all. You was being very negative. So your soul wants you to have peace. Because obviously you don't have it within yourself. At your age, you don't have it, because if you did, you would have thought before you opened up your mouth. And if you think I'm such a bad person doing witchcraft, that would have made you even think even more to shut your mouth up before you come for the queen. But anyhow, what else, creator? When it comes to at BW112 graphic 6, what else is going on with this older male? Denial. Ooh. I acknowledge my fears, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. What you scared for? What you in denial about? What's wrong? Huh? Talk to me. Listen, His soul ain't at peace because he's in denial and fearing something. Well, that's that's explaining a lot. That's explaining a lot. But don't worry, I'm gonna come for the other two who had something to say about Shay too. I'm gonna come for them too, so don't worry. You're not alone. Let's go. What else is going on with this older Caucasian male? Creator, can I get 3 cards, please? For at BW112grafix6. What else is going on with this male? Service. I feel good when I can help others. Yeah. Yeah, you should feel good when you can help others. But what you was doing was not trying to help. But that's what your soul wants you to know. You should be at service, helping people. What you did wasn't helpful, but it will be after I get done with you. Can I get 3 cards, please? For this older Caucasian male. And the reason why I'm saying older Caucasian male, because I don't know his zodiac sign. Nothing to do with racist or anything like that. I just don't know his zodiac sign. So in order to tap into his energy, I kind of really got to tap into it. Can I get 3 cards, please? Two. One more. What else is going on with this man when it comes to his soul spirit? Oh, shit. Well, ain't that about a bitch? It's crazy. All right. So, you have friendship. And it says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Okay? So, that's what you have. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Followed by fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So that is interesting. All of these cards are interesting. But it seems like even at your age, you live in a lot of fear. You may be the type of person who feels as if you need to know all the answers. But you're never going to know all the answers because you want to know why? You're not God. You're not the creator. You can never know all the answers. They want you, your spirit wants you to embrace the nourishment and creativity, the creative aspect of your mind. According to this your little channel or whatever, you're like a graphic person, you do graphics or some stuff like that. That's what you need to be focusing on instead of worrying about what it is that I'm doing or whatever it is that you do. You probably are so set in your ways that when it comes to your friendships, you probably dismiss them. Okay? It says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Okay? What's going on with you and your friend? You having problems with them? Is that why you woke up on what you woke up on this morning? What's wrong with you? Huh? What's the problem? Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. You're nosy. That's what your problem is. You're nosy. And you need to learn to mind your own business. Didn't they teach you if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all? Where are we? Are we in preschool, high school, middle school? You want a cyberbully at your age? Yo, you're older than me. Grow up. Get you something to do. Go play with your grandkids. Don't play with me. Followed by loneliness. You bored. You're bored. You have absolutely, I'm pretty sure, I'm not even that popular. I'm not even that known on YouTube. I just started my channel pretty much shortly after you did, at least when it comes to September aspect of it all. You started your shit 8 years ago, bro. I started mine almost 3 years ago. When I say shortly after you, because you started yours on September 29th, I started mine on September 30th. That's how I knew it was okay for me to come for you, because you came for me. That was the green light to go ahead. All right? But loneliness, I know that I am never alone. You are bored and you need something to do. Obviously, with imagination, you're capable of doing something if you would put that energy into your own self as opposed to worrying about everybody else and what it is that they're doing. You would more than likely be okay. You would more than likely be okay, sir. Seriously. Loneliness. I understand that I'm never alone. He bored. Ah! Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. That's the problem. You want to try to fix and change everything and everybody else except for your own self. That is hilarious to me. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Because what did you think? Did you think that saying witchcraft, God will deal with you in your card games, did you think by saying that was going to stop me? That was going to make me cry? That was going to make me say, oh no, I should probably stop. Oh no. I'm sorry, you failed yet again. Because you putting your energy in the wrong place. Doubt. I release my need to know all the answers. You can't change nobody but yourself. And you need to start today. Seriously. You too old, dude. You too old. You too old to be acting the way that you are acting. At this age, in this day and time, you too old. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. This is what your soul is going through. You need to get on board. Man, let me... This guy. Lord have mercy. Here we go. Spirit, when it comes to this older Caucasian male at BW112grafix6, Spirit, what do you want to say to him? What do you have to say to him? It's at the bottom of the deck, protect yourself. It says sometimes to protect oneself, the best act is to walk away. You sure in the hell should've. You sure in the hell should've. Protect yourself. Sometimes to protect oneself, the bravest act is to walk away. You sure in the hell should've. Because you don't know me. And if you feel what I do is witchcraft, let's be clear, it's not. Because although you're older than me, I'm smarter than you. I would never use my gifts for anything that is evil. Because if I do, it'll come back on to me. I'm not stupid, you fucking idiot. But you, on the other hand, should do like Spirit said and protect yourself. Because sometimes to protect oneself, the bravest act is to walk away. Didn't I tell you if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all? Didn't I tell you that? Didn't I say that? You didn't learn that in preschool and kindergarten. Where was your mama? Where was your daddy? Where was your granny? See, you better be glad that I'm knowledgeable and I have wisdom. And even moving forward, I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing because it's my gift. I'm living my purpose. But I would never use it for anything evil. Evil. I would never do that. Because that's not me. But at the same time, you don't know me. You just decided to wake up one morning and open up your mouth when you should have kept it closed and just walked away. Because that is the best way to protect yourself, especially dealing with somebody like me. You don't know me. So next time, you'll be very slowly to open up your mouth and say anything about anybody moving forward. Probably done got you in a whole lot of trouble before now because you don't know when to close your mouth. Spirit, what else do you want this man to know? Puzzle. Struggling to solve problems. Stuck. Lack of knowledge, clarity, confusion, mistakes, disconnection, and frustration. Because you too busy all in everybody else's business. You too busy. You too busy in everybody else's business. Listen, this card says struggle to solve a problem. Lack of knowledge and clarity. Because you want to know the answers to everything. And you ain't going to never know the answers to everything. Because you ain't God. You have no right to judge nobody. And that's why you stay in fear. That's why you go through the things that you go through. Because you don't know how to mind your business. Just mind your business. That's all. Just mind your business. Back up. Just mind your business. Don't worry about it. I'm going to get your other little friends too who want to ride on you. You know what I'm saying? Try to come for me. I'm going to get them too. Ooh, I'm going to get them too. I had a nice nap. Whew. Puzzle. Lack of knowledge. I just told you because you ain't the smartest. I just told you that. Frustration and mistakes. You keep making the same mistakes over and 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 over again. Let me tell you something. Because I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm pretty sure there have been times in your life where you could have way more than you have right now. But you messed it up because of your mouth. And the reason why I know that is because when I was shuffling your cards, I seen abundance on there. And abundance talks about unlimited being, abundance. But I can tell you the type of person who mess up the bag every single time. Every single time. Jesus Christ. Man, Spirit, what else would you like at BW112grafix6 to go? This older Caucasian male, seriously. Can I get 3 cards, Spirit? What would you like this man to know? Because he already getting on my nerves. Snuffed candle. Victim of rumors, of gossip, challenges on spiritual journey, future sickness and damage control. That's the crazy thing about it. I'm on my spiritual journey. And you're trying to challenge that. But I got the damage control for you. Don't worry about it. I got the damage control for you. Don't worry about it. We gonna get to the bottom of it. 3 cards, please. Two more. You got it again. Mm-hmm. That's the crazy part about it. One more, Spirit. One more. Listen, listen, listen. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look what you have. You got snuffed candle again. We're not gonna talk about this card right here. Listen, you got exploring, and it says embrace the unknown with curiosity, letting each journey shape your path and your wisdom. You not too smart, bro. You not too smart. I'm sorry, but you not too smart. SMRT. I am so smart. Oh shit, you get your Homer Simpson on? Huh? You get your Homer Simpson on? Listen. Exploring. Embrace the unknown with curiosity, letting each journey shape your path in wisdom. That's what Spirit wants you to know. You fear a lot of things because of your lack of wisdom. You fear it because you don't know no better. People are afraid of what it is they do not understand. You don't understand what it is that I do, so you fear it. And you come up with vicious lies, gossips, and rumors to try to break down somebody like me and others because of your lack of knowledge. That's stupid, dude. Seriously. That's stupid. Snuffed candle again. But then look, you got graduation cap. It says, do not trust yourself. Unsure, unprepared, lack skills, knowledge, stuck, missing opportunities, feeling as a failure and envy because you ain't where you feel you should be in life right now, so you want to blame everybody else for what it is that you're going through. Graduation cap. Man, you're not that smart, bro. You're not that smart, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I finished school. I'm sorry. I didn't go to college because I didn't want to. I do what I want to do. And when you decide to start living for yourself and not living for everybody else, you will be okay. Stay in your own lane, bro. Stay in your own lane. I didn't come for you. I didn't bother you. I was minding my own business. Something that you should learn to do. And at your age, bro. At your age. You too old to be acting the way that you acting. You having what I call an adult tantrum. Cyberbullying. Behind a freaking fucking camera, phone, some shit like that. iPad, some shit like that. You scary. You fearful and you scary. And you lack knowledge. That's a bad combination, bro. That's a terrible I get it now. I get it now. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that things are the way that they are for you right now in your life. But trying to bring the next person down, crab in a bucket, you'll never have what it is that you want. You'll never be abundant. Never. You want to talk about what God gonna do to me? You should be more concerned about what He's gonna do to you. Don't worry about me, cause me and the Creator like this, bro. We like this, even on a bad day. We still connected. Because He see what it is that you can't see, and you're not supposed to. Mind your business. You do not trust yourself significantly. unsure, unprepared, lack skills and knowledge, stuck, missed opportunities, feeling as a failure. Don't put that on me, bro. Don't put that on me. Handle your situation like a man instead of trying to come at me. All that energy that you had when you typed in them little words, bro, put it in your own self. And you can have what it is that you want. Because trust and believe me when I tell you, I'm living my best life. I ain't worried about what's going on with A, B, C, and D. I am practicing my fucking purpose, my gifts, living my best life. I suggest you do the same thing. For you end up somewhere you don't want to be. While you coming for me. And then at the bottom of the deck, you still puzzled. Even after this, you still, I am so smart. SMRT. You still. Oh my God. You might get it next lifetime, bro, but you're not going to get it coming for me. Don't worry. I'm going to ring up your little friends. I can't wait to get them. I can't wait. Because I got a feeling at least one of them is a little younger than you. Okay? A little younger than you. So I'm going to be a little bit more gentle. I'm going to be a little more gentle with them. Okay? I'm going to be a little bit more gentle. But you the ringleader. So I'm going to make sure you get everything you asked for, bro. Everything you asked for. Better leave me alone. For real. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm not even gonna tell you what this card said. Because if I did, it would scare the shit out of you. So I'm not. That's what I love doing, what it is that I do. Thank you, God, Creator, for my gift. Man. All right, let me stop playing. When it comes to at BW112grafix6, what kind of characteristics can you tell us via these masculine cards? What can you tell us about this guy? What can you tell us about this guy? This older Caucasian male. What can you tell us about him? When it comes to his characteristics, or, what can you tell us about this man? He is funny as hell, lady. He is funny, ain't he? But I guarantee you he ain't laughing now. Yeah, because you funny. You more than likely was the class clown in school. You more than likely was the class clown, bro. But see, that's probably where the problem comes in, that you may have wanted to be a comedian. You may have wanted to stand up and make some jokes. But the joke was on you. You not funny, bro. You funny looking. I saw your picture. You funny looking, bro. But you're not funny. And that's something that you have to deal with. That's a personal problem. But if you would be more creative and put that energy into trying to be so funny, it might work out for you. But nah, you too busy up in everybody else's business. That's why you ain't abundant. Let me tell you something. Rich people, people with money, wealthy, they ain't got time to be worried about nobody like me. That's how I know you already beneath me, because you trying to pull me down. That's how I know. And that's funny. Lord have mercy. Why did he wake up on this, bro? Listen, I just said More than likely, you was the class clown. You probably wanted to be a comedian. The status quo. The status quo talks about somebody. You know what the status quo. Well, do you know what the status quo is? The in crowd. The in crowd. The people at the top. Status quo. That's what you wanted. And clearly, that's not where you at. Because if you was, you wouldn't have time to bother me. The fuck? Don't even understand it. I don't. This should be so funny. Man, I'ma line them up like bowling balls and knock them down. I'm trying to tell you, y'all better leave me alone. I don't mess with nobody. I don't bother nobody. I mind my own motherfucking business. But it's always one motherfucker who got something to say. Time is Lord. It's always one motherfucker that got something to say. But can't never say that to nobody's face, though. You a bully. You a cyber bully and you hide behind the camera. You're a bully. How would you like it if someone bullied your grandchildren? How would you feel about that, sir? How would you feel about that? You wouldn't even know what to tell them. Because what goes around comes around. Karma. You don't know me. You don't know my life. You don't even know who. This dude is funny as hell. Ooh, the oppressor. Ooh, you bad. You's a naughty person. You not right. You's bad. And then you talking about me. You the bad one here. You the oppressor. You the one trying to put your fingers down on somebody as if you better than anybody. And you're not. Clearly you not. Clearly you not. Let me get 3 cards for this man. Clearly you not. It's bad. What can you tell me about this older Caucasian male? What you wanted to do was try to judge me. Talking about what God gonna do to me and my cause. You can't do that. Mind your own business. You have no nothing. No authority, no nothing to judge nobody except for yourself. You should remember that moving forward. You are not the judge. You want to be, but you can't. And you need to accept the things that you cannot change. That's what your soul wants you to know. Come on, can I get 2 more cards for this dude? Woo! Wee! Ooh, nasty. Nasty. You're not a good person at all. You're not a good person at all. Not at all. One more. One more card, please. Jump out for this man. For this older Caucasian man. Comedian want to come back out. Can I please get one more card, please, for this man? Spirit. Is that it? I can't get nothing else to come out. So, you have supreme ordeal. You have supreme ordeal. You going through a lot, bro. That's crazy. Whether it's mentally, whether it's physically, whether it's emotionally, you going through a lot. And remember I said number 8 could be significant to you because I'm using 8 decks of cards. You going through some shit right now. This is like a dinosaur. You are the type of person who are set in their ways. And it's like you fight against what's right and what's wrong. You battle with your own self, and that's terrible. I wouldn't want to be in that predicament. That's why I'm trying to be nice. Because obviously, mentally, you ain't there, bro. You not there. So you worried about me. You got the balls to worry about money? The queen? What is this? That's the problem. He ain't where he want to be in life. And that's the problem where he battled with. The status quo came out again. You want to be something that you're not, and you battling that. And that's a personal problem, bro. Don't put your personal issues on nobody else. If you do stuff like that, you ain't gonna get nowhere. Can't you see the freaking pattern? Can't you see where your suffering comes from? Your lack comes from? It's you. You the one that's fucking up the bag. You could have it. I saw abundance in there. You could have it. You mess it up every time. You ain't where you want to be in life right now. It's never too late. You got crossing the threshold right here. It's never too late. What the hell? Bro. Man, I don't. Oh my God. Man, I can't wait to get to the other two idiots. I cannot wait. Woo! Number 72 could be significant to you. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. 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 Ooh. Mm. 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 Ooh. Lord, why y'all do this to me? Why y'all do this to me? I just told you it's never too late to start over, regardless of how old you is, sir. But I'm gonna read to you what this says. It says cross. This is the card that you have at the bottom of the deck. It says crossing the threshold, right? It says the call to adventure has come. The characters are set, and now it's the first step into the unknown. You fear a lot of things. When the hero crosses the threshold, he has committed to the adventure, and the process of transformation begins. Trust is critical in this phase. Trust is critical in this phase. You talk about God, this, that, and the other, but do you even have faith? Do you even have faith? It don't look like it to me. Okay? The threshold can look extreme, external, such as losing a job, or internal, like stopping an addictive pattern. I told you, bro, you got to stop what you're doing, because obviously it's not working for you. Crossing the threshold is the moment you jump off the cliff and start running towards it. After crossing the threshold, you can try and turn back, but the forces of change are already in motion. Your old life will never seem the same. This is when you agree to face the consequences and deal with the challenges ahead. When this card appears, look at the moment that has defined a radical change in your life, or ask yourself, what commitments have you just entered? What commitments to change can you make that will change your life? While you worried about Queen Von Shay Tarot life, like I told you in the beginning, bro, you need to focus on you. Because I'm all right. We good over here. We good over here, bro. Can you say the same thing? Are you happy where you are in life? Are you living your best life? If you do have a job, when you wake up, are you like, yeah, I'm finna go put some service in, I'm finna help somebody, you know what I'm saying? It's a lovely day. Or do you wake up, damn, got to go back to the shit show. Man, I'm tired. They draining me. Man, when is the retirement coming up? If so, you're not living your best life, bro. I don't wake up like that. I don't. I just don't. I woke up in a good motherfucking mood this morning. Not so much when I realized that, damn, my prediction had came true, you know, and then have to deal with your bullshit on top of it, and then your little trolls that followed you under the little fucking bridge. I'm gonna get they ass too. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get they ass. What's they names? What they name? Who these women? Who these hoe ass people? Um, at Storm. At Storm. Hold on. What is his name? At Storm Money somebody. At Storm Money 6086. Mm-hmm. Storm Money. I bet you this motherfucker broke his hell. He wishing it would rain on him. But back to you. It's never too late. If this is what you desire to be successful and up at the top, bro, you got to try to stop pulling people down. You have to stop trying to pull people down, because as I said, you doing what you did what? I'm not finna stop doing what I'm doing. I don't care. You can call me fat, black, ugly, bald-headed, whatever. I wouldn't give a damn. I wouldn't care. If I was in kindergarten or maybe middle school, I'd be like, oh. But we are grown adults here. We are grown adults here. And that's not going to work. Being a bully is not going to work, bro. Seriously. It's just not. As you grow, you're supposed to mature. You're supposed to evolve. You're supposed to evolve. You know? You just not the type of person who thinks before they speak. You just blurt out what comes out your mouth and then probably feeling like shit later. You don't think before you speak. And moving forward, I bet you will. Anyway. Oh, Jesus, Lord. I don't understand why y'all doing this to me. Mm-hmm. Look at him. He battling with himself, Lord. He battling with himself. He want to be the Joker so bad. And joke's on him. He better leave me alone. For real. Because this ain't what you want, bro. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Let's see what the tarot, because I'm so tired. Let's see what the tarot got to say about this jokester. This trickster. Creator, when it comes to at BW112grafix6, what is it that he needs to know right now? What is it that he needs to know right now? Older Caucasian male. What is it that he needs to know right now? Clarity, new ideas, mental power, truth and breakthrough. Yeah. Yeah. The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is all about communication, clarity, mental status. I told you something ain't quite right up here, bro. You need clarity in your life. And you ain't going to get that while you all up in everybody else's business. Woo! And she speaks the truth. Because there go the high priestess. Bro, you better leave me alone. You better leave me alone. More than likely, you know this. You know this. I ain't got to lie to you for what? You call it a game, but it's not a game, bro. I take this very seriously. I take my gifts very seriously. I don't play with them. Because I don't want my gift taken away from me. Nope, I don't. And ain't nothing you or the next troll that come about can do anything about it. See, that's the difference between me and the trolls. because they can say whatever it is that they want to say about me and feel however they want to say about me. But at the end of the day, all I got to go to is go to the cards. The card's going to tell me everything I need to know, plus some. Yeah. Uh-huh. I can't wait to get to the other two. I can't wait. I'm going to have a field day. I'm going to have a field day. Yes, I am. You started it. You started it. They started it. Shit. Spirit. Creator. What would you like this older Caucasian male to know? At BW112grafix6. What would you like this man to know right now via these tarot cards? One more shuffle. I ain't even gonna show you that. Because it's not a good card. I'm not even gonna show you it because I'm trying to be nice. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we had the Six of Pentacles. Equality is necessary to balance out a situation. You didn't treat me equally when you came towards me. You didn't. But you need to learn to treat people how you want to be treated. Now, if you want to be treated like a piece of shit, like I said, I already said something ain't quite right up here. But you got to think, whatever it is that you put out into the universe, you got to get it back. If you treat people how you want to be treated, that's what you're going to get back. If you treat people negatively with negativity, thoughts, and intentions, you're going to get it back, bro. You're going to get it back, bro. You're going to try to speak your language. You're going to get it back, bro. You're going to get it back. That's just how karma is. But I'm doing witchcraft. Oh, damn. It came back. I didn't even want to show you. Five of Pentacles. It came back. What support do you need to get back on your feet? Hardship, poverty, insecurity, needs, and isolation. Bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you suffering and going through what you're going through. But putting that negative energy out there on other people ain't going to get you nowhere, bro. It's going to get you exactly where the hell you at. Woo! Let's talk about what? Ooh, Jesus, let this be something good for this man, please. Because I can't take it. I can't take it. Let me tell you something. I wish I knew what your sign was. I wish I did. But you got three major arcanas right here. This is a good thing, bro. This is a good thing, bro. Depending on what this card say, bro. This is a good thing. Depending on what this card say, this could be a good thing for you. You got the Justice card. I mean, you want to be the judge and everything anyway. It says, the future depends on what you do in the present. Balance is the key to everything. Your future depends on what you do right now. And your past has everything to do with what you did back then. But as I told you, you can change that all around, bro. You can cross that threshold and be committed to changing the way that you are, because you ain't quite right. You got the Chariot. You can do it right now. You can do it right now and change your whole world. Your whole world, bro. How can you balance the scales of justice in your life? Fairness, justice, truth, balance. How can you do that? That's what Spirit want to know. The justice skills, balance skills in your life, not Shay's, yours. You can do it right now. Do you have the willpower? Do you have the direction? Do you have the control to move forward? To change your world, your life, not worry about mine. Do you have that? crazy. Lord, man, come on. Let this be something good. Because I don't want this man to a boogie woogie woogie on him. Lord, let this be something good. What I will tell you is at the bottom of the deck, what you have. And the bottom of the deck talks about the future belongs to those who prepare for it today. New ideas can change your life. Opportunities, learning, exploration, focus, and practicality. You need to worry about your practicality and not my spirituality. Because I got my stuff under control. I'm woke and I stay woke. That's why I can see through you so very well. You a baby in this. You a baby in this. You a page. I'm talking to a grown ass man older than me. And you's a page, boo. You got a lot of learning to do. You got a lot of maturing to do. But it can start today. Oh, jeez, what is this? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Whew. What I did was predict someone's death. Like I said, I didn't know this person, never heard of this person. But what Spirit wants you to know is the best way to predict your future at BW112grafix6, the best way to predict your future is to create it with love and reconciliation, because I can tell that there could have been some things in the way that you was brought up that shaped the way that you are now, in the way that you think now. And it's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. And I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry, because I get it. I get it. See, this is the thing that you need to understand when it comes to tarot. It's not witchcraft. What it does is it can tell you about your past, and it can tell you about your present. It can also predict the future. And when you know what you're up against, if it's good, go with it. If it's bad, you have an opportunity to adjust it. That's all. That's it. That's all. I was blessed with this gift at the age of 16. Okay? You don't know me from a can of paint. But the sad thing about it is you don't even know yourself. That's the sad part. Get to know yourself. Spend some time with yourself. Get to know yourself. Love on yourself. Moving forward, let your intentions be pure. And you can be that status quo. It came out like 3 times. But you got to do some soul searching. You need to go into hermit mode and figure out why you are the way that you are. I can tell you what the cards say all day long. But this is something that you're going to have to do if you want to change and stop living in fear. Because you're afraid of something. And the crazy thing about it is, I think you're afraid of yourself. You're afraid of failing and people seeing it. You put me on blast. It didn't. It didn't do anything. Like I said, I'm still gonna do what I do. It could be a million of you coming for me. I'm not gonna stop. Like I said, I appreciate the view. Thank you. For future trolls, thank you. If you don't change your ways, you will continue to suffer. Even if it's not financially with the Five of Pentacles, you will continue to suffer. So if I was you, I would get to it right away, sir. I had 1, 2, 3 more cards, but I will use the last one. But I understand this is a situation that's a little bit deeper. And I'm wishing you the best, sir. I'm wishing you the best because you need it. So I'm going to get ready to close out your reading. Okay. Within the next 30 days, what is it that this older Caucasian male at BW112grafix6 needs to know within the next 30 days, creator? Hold on, let me make sure. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I was making sure. Shit. I was making sure. I turned it around because I was thinking it was a mistake. But then when I looked at them, all these cards are... See, this is your card right here. This is the card at the bottom of the deck. So I'm just going to move it. Right? But I was making sure all these cards was turned in the correct position. And they all are. Ain't no need for me to lie to you. They all turned in the correct position. Every last one of them. The upright position. Your card, number 5, just happens to be in the reverse. And you had the 5 of Pentacles come out twice. Actually 3 times because I didn't talk about it the first time I saw it because I didn't want to. But I'm learning that you have to do what spirits say do. And if you want better, you got to change, bro. You got to change. Financial and material changes came out in the reverse. They're not supposed to be in the reverse, bro. That's why I checked it. All of these cards after that are in the correct position. You suffering and you want to blame everybody else except for you. Within the next 30 days, what is this? What does this man need to know, creator? Temptation. Man, what am I hearing? I got this monkey on my back. There's a fat. I got this monkey on my back. That's so funny to me. I'm not laughing like that. I got this monkey on my back. Here we go. About to let him know. Yeah, man. You're dealing with a lot of things. Could even be some type of addictions. You could be dealing with some type of addictions. That could be where all your money going to. Creative. Within the next 30 days, what does this older Caucasian male need to know? At BW112grafix6. What does he need to know within the next 30 days, creator? This is deep, man. This is real deep. I'm going to save these other two little knuckleheads for another time. You know what? I don't even know if I'm going to entertain now. I don't even know. Because they younger. I think at least one of them for sure, the money dude, if he's not younger, he got a young mindset, a younger mindset. He's immature. You got Triumph at the bottom of the deck. This is good. Which lets me know there are great possibilities for you. You got the universe. But it's up to you, bro. Within the next 30 days, creator. What is it that you would like? Older Caucasian male at BW112grafix6 to know moving forward. Oh, shit. Oh, my card bent up. It was it was the crown chakra. Crown chakra tried to come out. It bent up though, which is a little scary that it would bend up. You got solitude. You need to go into hermit mode, bro, and fast. One more card, please, within the next 30 days. Creator, what would you like him to know? One more card, please. What would you like him to know within the next 30 days? Anything else? Third eye chakra. That's crazy. I'll be able to explain this one once I see this one. These two. Damn. I just want to know one thing. Are you curious about how it is I do what I do and everybody else in the community who do what it is that we do? You have something inside of you that makes you want to understand a little bit more. And maybe you have some type of gifts yourself and you are afraid of them. Because maybe you was taught in the church, Christianity, that this is bad. Nothing that the Creator made in this world for us is bad. Man is the one that turned everything into the way that it currently is now. You might want to dip a dab into this, not dip a dab into that situation. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But let's see what's under here. The waiting game. Are you curious? All you had to do was sit down and ask somebody. We would love to explain this to you. We would love to. That's why our people perish, because of lack of knowledge. They rather go with, quote unquote, the status quo in everything they say, instead of taking time out to do the research on their own. Well, if the majority says so, then the majority is right. But oftentimes we are too lazy to put in the work to validate that information for ourselves. It's just like Terrence Howard said. Well, Terrence Howard said a whole lot. I have yet to listen to what he got to say, but somebody told me he be saying a whole lot. But it's just like he said, I could be right, but I could be wrong, but I could be right, but I could be wrong, but I could be right, but I could be wrong, but you know what I'm saying? But in order for you to figure that out, you have to do your research. You have to validate it for your own self and not what other people think. and say. But it could be hard for you to do the research if you just, I ain't finna go there, but even if it ain't tarot, it's something that you're curious about and that you're passionate about and you want to dip into it. Do it, bro. Shit. You have material harvest, whatever it is, it'll be beneficial for you. But you sitting up here playing a fucking waiting game. You too busy worried about all the goddamn losses that you done suffer from because of your own behalf, when you are the one who have the power to create your own destiny. And it starts with you. The base chakra. It starts with the root. Focus on being the light in your world and not trying to dim everybody else's. With that being said, I am Queen Vanshay Tarot. Do what you feel, but next time, please don't come for me. And you have a great day, son.